tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, see that. I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. These feelings are familiar, swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her, swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of lust, I've been in and out of touch, only in and out of love, yeah.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know that I miss you and I love you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that. I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. These feelings are familiar, swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her, swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of lust, I've been in and out of touch, only in and out of love, yeah.
like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. These feelings are familiar, swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her, swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of lust, I've been in and out of touch, all in and out of love, yeah.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
hey, I just wanted to let you know that I miss you and I love you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. Yeah, these feelings are familiar. Swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her. Swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of lust. I've been in and out of touch. All in and out of love. Yeah.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know that I miss you and I love you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. Yeah, these feelings are familiar. Swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her. Swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of lust. I've been in and out of touch. All in and out of love. Yeah.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know that I miss you and I love you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. These feelings are familiar, swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her, swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of lust, I've been in and out of touch, I've been in and out of love, yeah.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know that I miss you and I love you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I do is make content about sneakers, occasional trying haul. Y'all know we got Music Monday. Y'all see my homie in the building, man. Y'all sign up for that Sold Out Discord. The link is at the top of the chat, and it's free to sign up. We're gonna touch on a couple things sneakers wise as well. But also what I was going to say, since we got who in the building and we see what's going that's been going throughout the week, Music Monday next week is going to be a banger, I guarantee you. But I'm going to let my homie go ahead and do his proper introductions.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? Hope everybody having a great day. Usually cover the what's been dropping, but we didn't really have anything, so it's not really much over. I mean, we had the Air Max Day yesterday.
Yeah, I got a poll for that, by the way. Glad you brought that up, so I'm going to check that out.
And so those shoes are only available for just that day.
I thought it was today sold out.
Because I went back on to try to check for those Oregon Air Max again. I can't seem to find them on there. So
I think that was just GOAT. That was just GOAT only.
So, yeah. But I'm saying, what did I say? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, GOAT. But yeah, I went back on there today to try to see, and I didn't see them anymore. But surprisingly, let's say they were on there, when it opened up at 9 a.m. in the morning yesterday, and they were still available even when I got home. After
real?
Yeah, exactly.
One thing that I also noticed too with those
the Travis Scotts were still available too.
We had the on the sneakers app on Friday we got the Sport Blue Big Bubble, and it like the bigger size is sold out, but I checked again like on Monday and they had my size available that was one sold out. So I'm just saying,
no, that's just funny. Is how they say that they were sold out, but
yeah, like
our mistake.
I was, yeah, pretty much, yeah, my mistake. Cause like I was like, I don't know, you know how you like, let me just check and see. Really, I wasn't checking for my size. I was checking to see had any
See what
more.
was available, just
Yeah, yeah. I was just seeing what the numbers is because I'm like, bro, like, because I didn't even get mine for sneakers. I got them from like Sneaker Politics. Is like a little, they're a boutique and they actually got a Nike account. So I paid retail as well, but the shipping wasn't nice. Nike would have had the free, had you on the free shipping at least.
yeah.
But honestly, by the time I like, cause work been kind of crazy, so like by the time I saw them, I'm like, damn, my size already sold out. And it's like,
Mhm.
no, they're not. Now I will say the little shock drop they did on Monday, which I do got a poll for that one. That was actually called Air Max Day, but it's basically a sports blue with a lime green bottom. I have mixed reviews about that. I didn't go for it. I think it was rumors that was only supposed to be 20K pairs. Did you even try for that on Monday?
Nah,
You didn't even try. Did you even know?
I saw them.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I knew it was gonna be a quote
Yeah.
unquote problem because I'm like,
Mhm.
it's got an audience. I'll say that. An Air
Oh
Max
yeah, of course.
it
I
has an
mean, it's
audience.
still an Air Max, and this
Yeah.
is like it's something that's just up a lot of people's alley. A lot of people like things like that. It just wasn't for me.
I feel you. I ain't even gonna knock you on that one. But yeah, so that one kind of caught me off guard, man. But
Yeah.
other than that, like, I mean, I'm gonna show the poll here in just a second. But tonight's topic we're gonna touch on is Nike and Adidas officially out of ideas? Because I know you don't see the little fake box joint we seen floating around with Adidas, and it's even actually on the Confirm app, no cap. Um,
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah, and like when I saw people posting, I'm like, bro, like stop playing. This ain't even on. I wasn't even gonna check that, but I checked it for shits and giggles, and it's on there. Um, and then I said, pretty much, is Nike and Adidas officially out of ideas? Because let's just keep it 100. A sneaker, like it's a great time to be a sneakerhead to a certain extent. We still gonna have those certain pairs that are just gonna be tough to get, like the trophy room. But I mean, to be honest, on the resale market, which we need to check. Remember, we had said what we would anticipate what they're going to be going for on the market. I'm going to look that up real quick because I want to know. Um,
you, you know,
any any speculations before I get it up on the screen and what you think they're going for right now? Have
what's
you
that? Sorry, say it. What are we talking about?
the Jordan 1 trophy room low?
Uh,
Remember,
my
remember
opinion,
they was at one point sitting at 800.
I'm gonna say at this point they're probably at about 450, 500.
All right, let me share my screen real quick, and looks like you're pretty much spot on. Overall, it's averaging $325, but for my size, you need about at least 445 of them things.
Yes.
So, uh,
That's what when I gauge prices, I look at it in a more popular size range.
yeah, your size, you need probably 400.
Yeah, so exactly. Say like that 400 to 500 range.
Yeah.
Still a nice shoe. I'm not gonna take that away from it.
It ain't no
I can't.
$400-$500 shoe, bro. We gonna
No, but it's a nice shoe. You can't take. I would have definitely liked to have had that on my foot, but.
Man, this next joint I got coming in, the next two joints, you're not gonna be surprised, but you're gonna be like, all right, man. You're gonna actually, I feel like you're gonna be like, wow, bro. These next joints, I caught some on the resale market. Actually, I caught two joints on the resale market. One of them just got quote unquote authenticated today, so it should be out here. And the other one, like honestly, the other one is pretty much inspired off of you, and I'm gonna just leave it at that one. The other one,
Shit.
don't, nope.
No, I'm not saying anything. I know. I already know.
Yeah. See,
all I'm gonna say is finally. Is it?
Because you kept doing one of those, you might as well, man. Every time, like
all I'm gonna say is finally. That's it.
might as well, man. You might as well, man. That's all it was kept playing in my head.
Well, exactly. But good, man. Yeah, you know that what that means.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then, it's like I said, these pickups wasn't like these ain't no out the park pickups where you can be like, man, I hate you. You're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? These
no, I know already. Trust me, I already know the one.
Yeah. And then so the other part of the live, we're gonna talk about why sneakers are sitting in today's economy. Because I'm pretty sure that plays a part into it. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and play like I'm the businessman. And ironically, behind the scenes, me and Dunk was talking what the quote unquote American dream technically consists of, and I'm gonna let Dunks break that down because that was because I didn't even know what the magic number was. Dunks told me the magic number down to the damn cent, and I was like, "Yo, I couldn't fact check him, but it sounded good, and that's all I'm gonna say."
It sounded right, huh?
Yeah, it sounded very like I said. You can. Hey, I'm sold. Like you probably right.
Yeah.
So let's touch the chat real quick, and then I'll show the poll for the Air Max Day shock drop joint, and then we'll just touch on keep it pressing. Let's see what we got in the building. Looks like there's no hype. Says I really think it's an April Fool's joke, and I'm assuming he's talking about the Adidas box shoes. I don't know if you've seen that floating around, Dunks.
No, yeah, I've seen them. I was gonna say, it looks like they've been talking to Mischief, huh?
I guess so.
I mean, because that is something I would like expect from Mischief for sure.
I got my thoughts on Adidas, and which is why I wanted to do a topic like this. I got my thoughts on Adidas, dog.
Somebody from Mischief must have went over to Adidas or something, man, because that is not in Adidas character. That's not in their their legacy, the image that they've built. Like that's just completely out of the ballpark. That's like some youngster that they hired, let come in and design, just designs. Like you got creative control, creative control, huh?
I've also been hearing people saying it's an April Fool's joke. I don't know. I do got an article about it somewhere.
I mean, it's kind of too early. We still got 3 days.
Yeah,
they gotta build. They gotta build
the anticipation.
Believable,
Yeah, they gotta build the anticipation. So I've been hearing that. Let's see what else we got in the building. Kwame says, "Yo, what up? What up, Kwame?" Yo. We got GT Focus in the building. Says, "Yo, what up?" Kwame says, "Chilling off work tonight." Okay, that's what's up. Man, I'll be glad when my off day come, bro. I'll tell you, I ain't gonna get started because it'll be a whole nother topic, man. All I'm gonna say is I know Divine said I saw Divine in the Sold Out Discord where he said, he had his moment at work. Let's know this, bro. You ain't the only one.
It happens. We all do.
Yeah, you ain't the only one. And I'm not saying you're the problem, but I'm saying like you gonna have those days at work where you just like, bro, like why it just couldn't be, you just trying to work and survive. I get it. Man with the Kick says, "What's really good, Polo and Dunks?" Chat. What up? What up? Let's see. The Slayer says, "What's up, my sneaker peeps?" What up? Let's see. Kwame says, "What up, Manny and Slayer?" And Slayer says, "At Kwame with one of these joints right here." Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out, man. Let me go and share my screen for the poll that I did because it was Monday technically, but we didn't go live until Wednesday, which is today. I said, did you catch a W on the Air Max 1 86 Royal and Bolt shock drop? So looks like we got, how many votes did we get into this joint total? 731 votes. Pretty much it says about 52% said no. 10% said yes. And then 38% said super limited, or they just slept on them. Now you said you kind of slept on them. I thought about it, but the thing is,
you got the OGs.
Yeah, that's what I did. I caught the W on the OGs. They supposed to be here technically soon. I don't want to put it out there. I don't need nobody checking my spot up. But they supposed to be here soon, so I know I'm gonna do a review on feet. But that's gonna be my new gem sneaker. This right here, I feel like if I would have got these and hit, it would have been like, what am I gonna do with this? Like,
yeah. I mean, you would have put them on every so often just to wear them, just to say that hey, I wore them. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, they'll just sit there,
Yeah. And I'm gonna say that this year, every last one of my sneakers getting worn, and yeah, it's like I got like three pairs of shoes that I have not worn, so at all. So I need to wear them ASAP. Am I counting them right? 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I know 3 for a fact I have not worn. I need to get out.
I haven't seen the trophy rooms yet.
Oh, I don't wear them. Yeah, I don't wear them shit. Yeah, you can't not try to put them on. That's a different ball game, dog. It's a different ball game. But I guess let's just start off with this Adidas situation real quick. since it's gonna probably be the end all be all, if it's an April Fool's joke or not, the box shoe is what we're pretty much talking about here. Article simply read as the calendar flips to April, the anticipation for April Fool pranks began to bubble, especially within the sneaker community. So could this be a joke? Because they said there's no price on them. I don't know if you looked at it, but there's no actual price. It says you got to ask for the price or whatever. You know, when has that ever been a thing where you had to question the price?
Usually, what they charge for that anyway,
bro. I'm gonna say this. And looking at these joints, I saw it and kept it moving. If somebody buy these joints, like, do they even have a cushion? So you're literally gonna buy something you can.
I thought it was a shoe built inside of it.
Oh,
maybe it's like a sock or some shit, and most of your foot. I don't know. That's very.
It don't even look like it. Just literally look like a regular box. I don't know if you tie the joints up and it actually worked, and it actually you can walk in them. Because when they posted them, I don't think they posted nobody actually try. They have anybody do what they would try them on, so to speak.
I mean, it's probably just like a little novelty thing, you know, like a little, you know.
Bro, I'm gonna say this about Adidas, bro. With the nice topic, y'all need to stop playing. You know what I mean? Like,
you guys are already in a bad spot. Like you guys,
that's exactly what I'm saying.
You guys kind of, you guys like,
bro,
like either way you want to from it, you can look at it from both ends. You know, whichever party, both fumbled the bag. Let's just say that. You know, and you know the best thing you had going for yourself in the last 80 years, pretty much denounced you guys and and told the public to not pretty much not fuck with you guys, and pretty much everybody listened,
right.
So I mean, and then now you guys do something like this, like I said, it's no surprise why New Balance is in the spot that it's at right now,
Oh yeah, because
New Balance not playing around. They're not bullshitting. They're not dropping box shoes. They're not dropping the same one shoe over and over in different colors.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
They'll drop a shoe. They'll drop one of their shoes. Let's say the 9060s. They'll do the 9060s. Put out 3 to 4 colors of that shoe. Tell me when you're gonna see the 9060s again. They
collab game low key creeping up too.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. They'll do the 9060s, drop them 4 colors. There you go. They go to 9060s. You're not gonna see the 9060s dropping every month. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you got them 4 colors. Choose between them. Then the 9060s. This is what you get, and then on to the next one.
We need a Wale collab over there, and I know I seen the one joint floating around in the Discord about what's happening with those phones. If they come in like that, I got a cop. Just FYI. And phones, I'm very selective, but I got a cop. The copper joints. But everybody,
those are like a pearl pink in my opinion. Very subtle. It's a salmon. Those aren't copper.
The Wale joints.
With the DMV on the back, or the regular coppers.
The DMV joint.
No, that's not. It's not copper.
Hold on, I gotta look it up. Maybe I'm geeking. Let me look it up. Cause I could have sworn I saw that joint floating around somewhere.
Yeah, you probably saw the coppers, yeah. But then also there's this DMV.
But I was like, this gotta be the Wale's though.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Divine had posted them, and then I posted them too. I was like, yeah, this is like the unofficial Wale phone.
I thought it looked like they it's almost like the coppers, right?
It's almost, yeah, but
almost doesn't count for you.
No, not for me. For actual foam head.
I'm gonna pull them up real quick.
They'll tell you it's not the same.
Let me pull them up. I don't know. That's the same shoe, bro. That's the same shoe in my eyes, bro. Like I'm gonna share my screen with y'all real quick. Everybody, y'all sign off. I just want to know, so this is the copper foam posit joint. And then you go transition to this one joint. It's the same. It's only difference is it's a light copper, maybe a light copper. It's like a bronze. I'll say this. If that's copper, the DMV joints is what am I? Damn, I just had it in my head. If that's copper, then this has got to be a bronze.
Bronze or clay?
It got to be the bronze, bro. It ain't no clay in this. It's either bronze Or
That's
y'all
not
gonna
even bronze is a little more orangey brown and gold. I don't know, but that's definitely not copper.
yeah, right. We can agree on that one. We can agree on that one.
I don't know what color copper is supposed to be, or what color. What else did you say? What was the other one?
Bronze.
Bronze. I don't know what color bronze is supposed to be. What you know?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough call, but
Mm-hmm.
we all in agreement. Like it ain't that. It ain't that.
All I can say is that you guys be careful with this shoe. You know, when this shoe drops, you guys, because it's gonna be a highly sought after shoe, especially for that area.
Oh,
You know,
hey, you over
so
here. You
that's what I'm saying. So be careful, yeah, especially if you're gonna do local pickups. You know,
there exactly. And some people here take that DMV title like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, look at it. Look at this
it ain't.
shoe. It's
It ain't
only.
about.
It's only. I'm not even gonna touch this shoe because it's only for them.
It
You
ain't.
know? It's
It
only for
ain't.
that area. You know.
Yeah, the DMV joints like they serious about if they're. It's either like me, like I'm like whatever, but there's like you can tell that was somebody who was born and raised here, and you can't tell them no different. Like
Yeah.
one person I used to work with, they used to say like they loved it here, and if they didn't have XYZ, they would have never left the city. And I'm like, bro, like, and then so me and my other coworker, we explained all this stuff about how he felt about it or whatever. I'm not gonna go into details. And then his response, like, he was like, I just would like to have the option to wake up and just be able to just go downstairs and go get a cup of coffee. I'm like, bro, just buy a coffee maker and put it in your house.
And you can do that wherever you live, man. Idiot.
Bro, Jade, okay.
My bad, bro. But
Sorry.
you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know, you can do that wherever you at.
Hey, you sound like my coworker, bro. So like, I was like, hey man, chill out on him. They're like, I'm like, he was like, oh no, bro, something wrong with him because the shit he be saying sometimes be so left field. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, what do you mean? What do I mean?
Exactly.
And he was like, they be like, this dude literally came in here and told you that he was questionable about something he was going to purchase because we could tell if it was real or fake or not. And then he said he had a few drinks and went on and pulled the trigger. No pun intended. So like my coworker said, like it's the same guy that said he had a few drinks, just pulled a trigger on something that he knew that most likely wasn't authentic. Bro, like come on now, and he bought it anyway. So yeah, I mean, yeah, he like I said, you say you sound just like him. That's what the hell he was coming to me. And I'm like, man, chill, bro.
Just saying, like, I mean, I get it, you know, but like I say, the stuff you're trying to make valid for why you need to stay there. It is not convincing me, you know, like because like the option of waking up and going downstairs to make a cup of coffee, you can do that in Timbuktu.
Yeah, he was saying he liked that like Starbucks on every corner or whatever, so he liked to go right out his place and just go pick it up and come back upstairs. I'm like, bro,
okay, so you like the convenience of where you are. That's what it is.
Yeah, but my thing, you can do that you can make that your own house, and then just while the pot brewing, go take a shower and get ready, and then
you can go buy Starbucks. You can buy Starbucks coffee to make it home.
Yeah, but that was their best like response, like because we was going in like about the inconveniences of it.
Yeah,
and
but
he threw it out there like he lobbed that joint. Like, what about this? We looked at that boy like, are you crazy, bro? Like that's not a good point. That wasn't a good point. Like somebody like case in point of my family, right? There's always an individual where they pretty much get to a moment where they're like, let me talk, because they feel like nobody's listening to them. So everybody shuts up and let them talk, and they begin to say the most wasteful. We shouldn't have let you talk, and because like he be like they be going in so hard where it's like, you hear me, like clearly we're trying to ignore you for a reason because you sound stupid. You know, I'm just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go because that's another live too. I'll leave that alone.
But shout out to these foams. Like I say, very nice shoe. Like I say, to anybody like, well, obviously, you know, only you're the only one I know that's on that like main area like that. You know, so
I'm gonna just say this: if it's got to be,
I'm sure if you go for them, it's gonna be an online only thing anyway. So you know,
yeah.
But
and if it is, if it's one of those online pickup locally joints, I don't know if I want to vlog that joint because I want to be in and out. You know,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying I ain't scared, but like at the same time, they
And
don't think like I'm gonna say this. The difference between my generation and the generation underneath me, pause. Like we thought about it, like, man, he ain't worth it, man, whatever. But they just be like, oh, you got him? Boom.
Now think about the generation under think about the generation under our generation. They really don't care. So,
Yeah.
but and Nike would do some stuff like they'll write DMV on the box.
Yeah, and
You
that's
know?
that's all it takes.
Like the Awake box. It's got the big Awake on the top, you know, and that they'll do that for those phones. They'll put like DMV on there, so everybody will clearly know what shoe it is, you know.
Yeah. I remember that one time that reminded me when Nike put do not sell, not for resale on the shoe.
Oh yeah, and do not crease,
Yeah,
right, on the toe and all that. Yeah,
yeah.
I like those actually. I actually like.
I know people actually like pretty much are like, all right, guys, just got to respect Nike's wishes and not resell the shoe. They resold it anyway.
You know? I like it. You know,
I wasn't a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be honest about it, I wasn't a fan. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. The Slayer gave Manny with the kicks with one of these. Manny says, "What's up, Kwame and Slayer?" The Slayer says, "Who the F authorized this at Adidas?" I don't think it's a real thing, bro. I hope not. And if they did,
okay, but the thing about that,
even the advertisement though, they still had to authorize that, even if it's not going to be a real thing.
Because even if and that costs money. But even if it is real or if it's not real, it's still like you still getting the same look. Like, okay, you know, especially if it's fake. If it's the April Fool's, it's like, okay, this is the best you guys got.
Also, if it's an April's Fool, this is kind of one, bro.
Like, you're definitely gonna lose some points with me for sure. Now,
yeah, like this is just fucking like, bro. Like, no, this my thing. I look at Adidas.
April Fool's would be like you about to drop all the Yeezys,
right? And then only drop one or don't drop any. My thing is this. Now that would be that's actually great April Fools, man. But I look at Adidas and Nike like they like a record label. Like, all right, Nike them got some great artists over there. Adidas what they need is they need a hit. They need a hit, and they need it fast. Because they're not going and yes, they're still a quote unquote in the $1 billion company, but I'm not saying I support Ye, but Ye knew his worth clearly.
You can't get mad at that, you know.
Yeah, he knew his worth. Like, can you really? I'm not supporting what Ye said or anything like that, but clearly he knew his worth. And what I'm assuming, like, I don't know, and I know we don't cover the story, but I'm gonna say this. I bet you they wish they would have probably tried to smooth him over a little bit more to just, hey man, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Instead of this, we got this. Hell, they should have just gave him a fake, like what I would do, because some company do this, give him a super title that he think that's over everything, but really he's not over everything. It's kind of one of those, like, he's over there by himself when he comes over.
It's like giving like the kid the controller with no batteries and they think they're playing too.
Oh, yep. Exactly.
You know? Like that, you know, give them the controller with no batteries. This is what they said. Pretty much.
The controller with no batteries. They think they're doing it too, and then you just kind of pretty much, and you know,
like, more like, oh hell yeah,
basically. So basically, in Adidas situation, all right, when he come around, whatever he say, just hey, yeah, man, awesome, bro. We going to work on it right now. When he get out of here, throw that shit in the trash or something. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm curious as to what was the final blow conversation that put him on the deep end to make him go off like that. I wonder what that very last conversation was like before he just decided, fuck it, I don't even care no more. You know what I'm saying? What was said in that conversation that just sent him off the deep end? I'm very curious of that. Well, the last time we said no, something like that, you know. Don't you get it?
Hey, I'm snoring. But because you know what? At first I was like, what you mean? I know what you're talking about. Now you're like, before he started going on a rant and decided to
what was that final conversation like that made him decide he didn't care no more? You know, like what was said in that conversation?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm almost positive we laughing and making jokes. That's most likely what happened. They're like either was telling him yes to everything, and then like when he went away, like they be like, "Fuck that, do this," and then he kept, and then every time they called us, man, I was we miscommunicated or something. You know, I'm assuming they kept egging them on
Doing them off and stuff, pause,
yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Pause, but yeah, like, hey, yeah, we got it. Hey, man, you know what? I thought I told him to do this, but I missed it. I got you on the next drop.
Yeah.
And then it's always the next. I'm telling you, that's what it is. And whole time with Ye,
don't you get it? We're not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. But when he comes around, and then finally it got to the point where they're probably like, hey, yo, yeah, no, we're not doing it, and we got this. You go design some more stuff, you know.
You can't just show up. You can't just show up here like this,
Exactly.
Like that type of shit,
And Ye, I will say it's a gift and a curse being that it's the Dame Dash syndrome, man. They're both now that I think about it, Dame Dash and Ye remind me so much of each other. Or you can tell Dame Dash was very influential with Ye, in my opinion. Dame Dash was like that. And like I said, Dame Dash definitely know his worth, but at the same time, he kind of Jay-Z did the same thing what Dame Dash was trying to do, but he just did it smoother,
All I'm gonna say is this, and this is something that people don't bring up a lot. People, I've never actually heard anybody bring this up. Dame makes billionaires. Think about that.
Yeah.
Both of those guys were under Dame.
Yeah.
Both of those guys became billionaires.
Valid. Yeah. I never thought of that.
Those guys went on to create billionaires off of what they were taught.
I never thought of that.
Exactly. So that's something nobody brings up. But Dame, he makes billionaires.
To be fair, Dame himself said that the only thing that he is guilty of is making a whole lot of MFers rich. That's his. I'm quoting what I seen him say, allegedly.
Thought he was about to be like R. Kelly. The only thing he's guilty of is being too kind. Is what he saying, being too generous or something like that.
That's some RP, but that's a Michael Jackson situation.
He said having a weak heart or something like that. It's some shit he said. Like trying to call him so nice and generous and shit. But damn. Like I said, he makes billionaires, I'm sure Biggs is up there, very high up there too. He just doesn't flaunt his money and stuff because he's not a rapper, I
look at Biggs as like you heard of Coach K and P that used to be over quality control.
Yeah.
Now if you look at P, he obviously he's
the most flashy one,
Yeah, I made it. Coach K, we don't know what the hell he got.
Well, for one, Coach K been in the game too. He already know. I don't got to do all that,
Yeah, and
I'll tell you, Coach K, he managed Jeezy. Remember?
Yeah, he didn't he do Gucci Mane too.
Yeah, so exactly. I agree. That's a good comparison, though. But yeah, damn.
I'll tell you another good comparison too.
Mm-hmm.
Birdman / Baby and Slim.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You barely know about Slim. Like when he around, like I'm gonna say this, bro. Like Slim got to be one hell of a money saver because not judging, but when you see him, hell, I'm not saying the stuff he got ain't expensive, but hell, it look like he can be in the most basic shit. Ain't had his hair braided in fucking 2 months. You know what I mean? Like, bro, just be like.
To be fair, he's not an average guy to fit clothes.
Yeah.
He has to have those special, like obviously extra large. Damn near tailor made clothes.
Yeah.
So,
like
I say, he's kind of, his condition too. So, he probably can only wear certain materials and stuff,
Yeah. What's wrong with his condition?
I think he's got like lupus or something, right?
Oh, okay. So he got the Trick Daddy joint. Okay.
Yeah, I think he got lupus. But yeah, exactly. You don't hear about him, and like you say, he doesn't flaunt his money and stuff. That's it. Being him is expensive. I'm sure. So he just sticks to the same clothes, because he know they fit. He know that they're gonna, that's why every time you see him, he's in all black.
That I could have sworn I seen him in like some jeans and a white joint before we paused.
Maybe earlier in his career, back in the day, but at this point in time, if you see him, more likely he's gonna just be in all black.
I feel like only reason he be in some shit is because some stuff that Baby started. And now he got, every time you see him, it's like when they was in a court together or whatever, I'm like, I know he looking at him like, bro, why can't you just chill? Enjoy the money. Like that's what I say. Like, bro, come on. You ain't got to be the face. Pause. Because if you think about it, Birdman kind of give me Diddy vibes too. Not saying he did the stuff or been accused of stuff that Diddy did, but like, he was that guy where he really tried to rap on. I'm going to put it this way, man. Birdman raps, I'm going to say it nicely, they're not the best. So,
Cash Money Rico next, allegedly.
So, exactly. But let me touch the chat real quick. I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's see. The Slayer says at Manny got the hands up like this. Manny with a kick says, "Who give a f about box Adidas?" The Slayer says, "Who the f authorized this at Adidas?" Manny with a kick says, "The same person that didn't resign, that didn't re-sign Ye. I bet Slayer." So, okay. Let's see. Antonio Jones in the building says more like brass, or brass, more like brass is what he's saying. So when we had that phone positive, and he's saying more like brass. Man of the Kick says new copper and old copper. Nike stop the BS and bring back the Galaxy joints. Facts.
Yeah.
And Galaxies hit on another fucking planet. No pun intended.
Yeah, but.
It's not coming back though.
Yeah, whatever.
If they drop, I know you're gonna want them.
Oh, for sure. I mean, if they drop, I'm gonna have them.
Yeah, like it's worthy. But that one is a shoe I looked on the resale market for years, but every pair that I saw that was in my size, like I don't think people was expecting it to be like what it is now. Them shits look like they definitely use them for their intended use.
Ass.
Yeah, it's like, bro,
it look like they've been to outer space, huh?
Basically, it's like, bro, it went there and got hit by some meteors or something and came back and here to tell.
Honestly, I'll tell you what I think really kicked off foams like worldwide, like because they're already a big thing for the DMV. That time when they were on the Pawn Star show, and Chun Li had he valued them. It was a Paranorman pair, and then from there, I feel like that's when foams just started going crazy worldwide. Everybody wanted some foams then. Just look it up if you like you want to your free time. Look it up.
I seen it where somebody else did it on Porn Stars, and they had like a YouTube Porn Stars.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Porn Stars.
I meant pun like P-A.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, Pawn Stars. Yeah, but
okay, I ain't on that Diddy-ish, man. No Diddy. No Diddy.
No Diddy. But,
Diddy.
But yeah, I feel like that's where foams kind of took off worldwide at that point. Because now they were on a national level and people see the value in them, especially with the Paranormans, even though that was a child's movie, which is a good movie, by the way. But from that point, like I said, I just think that that's kind of what took foams to the next level, especially because it was like what am I trying to think of? A collab,
Yeah. I'll give you that. I'll give foams that credit where credit is due.
Yeah, me too. Exactly. There's certain ones that do it, and then there's like Weathermans,
Yeah. I didn't like them. Did they do a reverse Galaxy or something like that, or a Galaxy alternate? I hated that too. Like it was, you could tell it was a Galaxy inspired, but it just didn't hit.
Or the CDGs.
I don't know, but I forgot what they were called.
No, I'm saying the CDG foams.
Them shit, no, like just didn't like some of the like. My thing is they don't have to try everything, Like if it looks bad.
Were you fucking with CDG back in the day?
No, I don't think so. No.
The one with the little heart, Comme des Garçons, right? The one with the little heart and the eyes.
I wasn't fucking with that shit.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. I
I won't
mean,
fuck with this
it was
shit.
a short-lived brand, you know. I
Yeah,
mean, they're still around, but you know,
yeah. It's like they kind of like creative recreation or Rex is what we call them. They
that's
had
what
their
it seems like. Yeah,
yeah. It's like them. They still around, but like they nowhere near on the level of what they once was, in my
hmm
opinion. And if they are doing good, they're moving. They collecting checks and moving silently, which is nothing bad with it, wrong with it. So I don't want to confirm or miss anything like that because they could still be up. Who
yeah.
knows? I just haven't seen them in like you used to could pull up to the stores and they were like they look nice. It was the dress down slash sneaker at the same time, very versatile, and it looked good. And I feel like that's where Travis got his inspiration on his cut the check joints, in my opinion, and allegedly. Let's see. The Slayer says that coworker gonna cop these. Um, maybe. I am the Divine says what's good. What up, Divine?
No.
What up? What up? He says it's been going around these YouTube streets that made a million pairs of military blues. Last number I
I
saw,
saw that they got put. I saw they got pushed back again.
maybe I didn't see
They
that
made
part.
now it's like around like this. I think May 25th, something like that.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they got pushed back. I did see where somebody in the Discord post. I think I seen like 850 pairs or something like that.
Yeah.
Um,
hmm
so now we talking a million. I mean, if anything, bro, if you really want the shoe, you really want the shoe. And people are trying to figure out like what is Nike up to because I know if they're doing like the all the major like heat drops, pretty
hmm
much where it's gonna be obtainable if you want them, resellers got to be getting out of town, bro. Like only the
hmm
strongest survive, and I think there's, to be honest, I'm gonna say this: all the local resellers, pretty much, I know they feeling it. Um, we're pretty much, I'll say the major ones are gonna be the only one around. Like Goat
You
and
know the age, yeah.
yeah, say Goat slash who else? Goat and who is that? Flight Club. I think they're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? And I
hmm
think they get the one where they can authenticate clothing and everything like that. They're gonna be all right. StockX, I don't know, bro.
That's gonna be all right.
They good, but at the same time, bro, like that Nike lawsuit not helping. And
Yeah, but I mean they still got somewhat of a core, you know. So you know somebody keeping the lights on for them because they could have honestly been done a long time ago with everything that's been going on. But like I say, clearly somebody somewhere is keeping their lights on. So you know they're not going nowhere no time soon. You know,
and
as
I
long as
think
food is still being made, people there's still people that's using gold. Like we say, there's somebody on here who actually uses stock to sell. So you know, like
yeah,
everything doesn't have to be buying. Just keep you know. I'm sure that them
true,
seller fees, you know, seller
true,
fees is keeping a lot of people's pockets fat.
true. And then I will say that eBay still is like my number one go-to choice, but at the same time, eBay gonna still be around because they don't really they could
Their first thing isn't just their first
yeah.
thing isn't shoes, you know.
Yeah, that's not their only thing. Yes, while StockX do have all the other options that eBay have, and yes, um, Goat has
I
gotten
don't know, man. I can't go on StockX and buy a fishing pole.
merchandise.
You know
Why?
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
true. Yeah, my brother, I've
I
gotten.
mean, maybe if Supreme made one, then yeah. But you
I'll
know,
say that. Yeah,
for
you're
this,
right.
it was one
I
of those little novelty things. But
I was trying to save StockX, but that one can't be saved because I remember like low key back in the day on eBay before I left home or whatever. My plugs. I remember I got my first like set off of eBay.
yeah,
And they did pretty good, you know. Like I didn't have no problems. It's what the
yeah.
guy said they were.
What do you get them from now?
Um,
You use King's Jewelry.
I don't use them. I use
You know who they are, though. Yeah, I'm sure.
yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard of King's Jury, of course. I don't like their product. I'm not gonna say I haven't tried their product, so I can't confirm nor deny.
hmm
But where I go now is it's like a Buddha man. I gotta look it up real quick. It don't bother me.
I think I
Uh,
know what you're talking about, but you know, I've been out the game for so long with mine, but
do you ever still have yours gauged?
they're very small, very very small.
Yeah,
Like you can see them like but you see how close they are now.
Hold on. Because I'm looking up this one thing real quick.
Yeah, let's just like that real quick instance. But yeah, they're very small now. But yeah, I haven't had them in for years, years, like
Yeah.
a
Oh yeah.
long
Okay.
time.
So what I use pretty much where I go to is Body Art Forms because they
Okay, yeah,
have
I heard of
every.
them too. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're based out of
Mhm.
Texas, and then occasionally I'll try Urban Body Jury.
Okay, no, I haven't heard of them yet, but
But I'll say the to me the best where you get the best bang for your buck and you got everything is pretty much going to be the Body Art Forms. That's my go to. They have everything from the lip to the nose to stretch, like
have you
whatever you were
tried?
into,
Have
they
you
got.
tried? Have you tried bamboo plugs or anything yet?
Nah, I just honestly what I wear is glass because that's the one thing where it's easy to clean, and
Yeah.
the only
Yeah.
downside to glass is don't slip up and drop it when you're in a hurry
Well,
trying.
and bamboo, yeah, that shit, your sweat and dirt and shit will all soak into it. So
Yeah. One thing about I learned the hard way, and I remember talking to like your significant other about them too, because they still got theirs. Like
hmm
you learn some of the stuff. Honestly, there ain't no tips that you can look up how to really fully take care of them all the way perfectly.
yeah,
Some of the stuff you had to just
you got
learn.
to take it from just from a fellow enthusiast.
Yeah, pretty much. At the end of the day, you got to figure out what works for your joint, and it took me a
hmm
minute. Like I want to say,
hmm
like it had to take me at least a strong 3 years to figure out how to properly
Yeah.
how to take care of them because I was not doing a good job when I thought I was at the time. I wasn't. Um, Let me hit the chat real quick. Manny with the kick says Divine with the salute 100. Let's see. GTF Focus says no Diddy. Manny with the kick says no Meek. Um, I feel sorry for Meek because he's catching innocent stray bullets, bro. Like to be fair, I know Meek sometimes he usually Meek's beg
No,
for it.
no will.
Yeah. Like, bro, I'll say this. Usually Meek begs for it, but this time Meek really was just minding his own business. Now, I know Meek, let him tell it, he's always minding his own business.
hmm
Um, let's see. I am divine says salute and Manny. Manny says million pairs of bricks. Dang, Nike, come on now. They gonna move though. I know I'm gonna move me a pair. I don't need a
hmm
full pair, but I'm gonna move me a pair. Um, no hype in the building says just got home. Salute. What up, no hype?
Yo.
Let's see. Men of the kicks. Looks like 85. Salute 100. No hype says have there happy there's so many 14 haters. LOL was able to cop the gray joints a week after release. Oh, the ones that dropped last week. I said it's not a bad shoe, very versatile, and the 14s I will say is comfortable, but I just want them last shots.
Yeah, exactly. I actually did like those. But yeah, I rather just wait on the last shots.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say this: if you're in the market where your collection where you're like, bro, like I'm getting bored, but you want something comfortable, where say you and the family gonna have an outing, y'all gonna be walking, good go to like still drip and comfortable. Because I will say, not every I've said it for the 100th time, not every Jordan is super comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh yeah.
the ones have stepped up compared to what we got back in the day.
Yeah.
You might have been barefooted in them shits.
I was watching a video the other day of this guy. He was saying his opinion of the most uncomfortable Jordans. He said number three was sixes. He say, um, then he said number two. He say it will be fours, and then obviously you know what the number one is gonna be.
What's the number one? I'm curious.
One.
One. I will give him the number one. The fours, they wrong for like sending it laced like a damn baseball.
Well, and he was like, because like the little, like your tongue, that little bridge, like right there in the middle. He
Yeah.
said that part that like kind of sinks in from after you start to wear them. He said that part always like kind of digs into like his toes right there. I was like, damn, maybe you should get a bigger size there.
Yeah, like if you take all that, yeah, you got to know your size. Like my fours, once relaced, I was good. But
Yeah.
um, if you try to wear that joint, how it come in the box, If I'm gonna put it this way, I would like to see a short video of somebody trying that joint on without loosening the laces. You get your foot in there, I swear, man, I'm gonna be like mind blown, you know, because I remember that's what threw you off whenever you saw your brothers come in before yours came in. Like, yo, why it look? You said pause, it looked long, but what you were saying, it looks weird. Lace. I hate that Nike even do that. It makes the shoe looks not what we see on the picture.
Yeah, they made it look like a larger size than what it actually was. You know.
Exactly. Um, let's see. Men with the Kick says, uh, Poison app and Sneaker Dunk app coming for the top spot. Bye bye, Scam Max. P.S. Long live eBay and Goat.
So man, you endorsing Poison?
I've
What you
seen
pretty
that
much
floating
saying?
around. Yeah, and I've said this about Poison. Haven't tried them. Probably should try them. I've seen some people try them. Um, what it looks like to me, all Poison did was spend a little bit more money on advertising. Now, they said we all right. I'm gonna say this. I ain't saying Poison down, and I'm not saying they suck. I don't know if they're real. I don't know if it's perfect. I haven't tried it, but I think for them to get their name in, they started trying to work some sponsorship deals with a lot of the people that talk sneakers. Because I've seen that floating around on Complex a lot. Like this is sponsored by Poison or something. This that, and the third. So clearly, somebody's spending some money somewhere.
Yeah.
And I know that um, Complex gonna always want to try to look like the good guy. So the last thing they want to do is endorse something and have fakes come behind it. You know what I'm saying? Even though because they don't really endorse stock X like that, but they also point you in that direction if you're trying to cop there.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of the way they do it, the way they indirect the joint is where like if you do encounter a fake, we didn't say that. We just said you can cop here, this, and that third. You know, like it's up to that. Now at that point, you alley oop the issue to the other company, which it is their problem.
Oh yeah.
Man on the Kick says they nice 85, but I got the cool gray 9s and 4s. Barely used them. Them cool gray 9s go hard, bro. When I put my joints on, man, I wish I could clean them up, but they just too old. But I wouldn't mind seeing a fresh pair of those in the next like 3-4 years at least.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Slayer says, "Man with the Kick, speaking facts." Man with the Kick says, "I hear they good money polo, and I'm gonna try Poison app Soonski." Okay, so he's hearing that Poison app is good money. I may do it, but I don't know, man. eBay got me in like a chokehold. Pause. Like I was telling y'all at the beginning of the live, bro. I got some heat, and when the numbers get right, and what I mean, like whenever I'm comfortable enough to spend the money, my next two pickups, those are gonna be my wow me pickups, where it's like you're gonna be like, yo, wow, you know what I'm saying? But let me read through the rest of this article real quick, and then we're going to transition onto like pretty much is the reason sneakers are sitting is because of today's economy. Me and Dunks was also talking behind the scenes of where like while it's not in Dunk's area just yet, but I was telling him how we're pretty much getting nickeled and dimed left and right here. So much so where certain places charges you 10 cents per bag, meaning the stuff you like you go to the grocery store and you use bags, it's 10%, 10 cent per bag. So like you use 4 or 5 bags and bags and stuff, which was once was something that was included in the purchase, which was we considered free, even though technically it's probably already been included in the price to begin with for them to have those bags. The point we're trying to get at is like we used to didn't see the cost as a customer, and now we see it. So the economy is that making a big difference into the sneaker community? We want to talk on that a little bit tonight as well. Let's see. Let me hit the chat real quick. Manuel Kick says, "Did you get the top star this week, Polo?" I haven't. I did, but I haven't looked at it because work been getting in the way. Thanks for reminding me. I need to look at them joints to see if there's something I really want. You're talking about the eBay top star joint. I'm pretty sure just to keep it 100. What I'm looking at, it ain't finna be the. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried, but it ain't finna be there. But I'm gonna say it's 2 shoes I'm looking at. If it's meant to be, it will happen. I'm gonna purchase them joint. The minute the numbers get right, when I look in my account, So I'm just keeping 100, like, because
Oh yeah, of course.
yeah, you know me, I ain't no. That's my thing. I ain't no pretender. Right? I look at some of this, I'm like, yep. Let me if they still there in the next like 3 months, and yeah, and technically I've been looking at these joints. Yeah, what we coming up? Yeah, it's almost coming on 4 months looking at these joints, so they still there. So if they meant for me, I will take them home.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Deshaun Bradford in the building says, "What y'all think about those Space Jam 11 lows? Copy immediately on the drop date." Um, I'm not a major fan of 11 lows. Maybe a question more for dunks. For me, not to say I'm not a fan. I've actually had a pair of 11 lows, and I did like it. Just don't. I don't like the. Actually, let me rephrase. I had two pairs of 11 lows, and I just don't like the way they look on feet. For me, for anybody, nobody's been able to make. I'm not. It's a person out there that can make those drip, but I have yet to see him. But even
Yeah.
the most person who take it budget friendly, they don't even fuck with them like that.
Um, only 11 lows that I've ever liked were the Barons.
Yeah. The Barons, are you talking about? Or the Barons? Okay. I know what you're talking about because I know
Yeah.
we talked about this before.
Yeah, that was the only ones I really liked.
Yeah. So to answer your question, Deshaun, like I ain't gonna say they're gonna sell out. Um Space Jam 11, like regular joints, we need a fresh pair of those because those shits did
Yeah,
not age well.
I need those for sure. But so they've only been released what, twice since the original release?
Yeah, since the original release, we got an '09 pair, which is what I
Mhm.
got, and then the last one was 2016. I think 2016. 2016. Had to think about it. That's why I said it like that. Not to sound like all weird, but 2016, I think is the last time we got them. And to be honest, I try to reserve the 2016 pair as much as I can, but they honestly look. The only reason they're outshining the '09 pair is because the '09 pair, y'all know I wear them, and I don't really bust these joints out, and they yellowed super hard. Um, I'll just leave it at that. Kwame says sneakers sit because we think slash hope they will go on sale later. Um, there may be some truth
Oh,
into that.
I kind of say it's vice versa. Like people sit on them because hoping that they're gonna go up in price.
That too, it can work both ways, but it's saying like if sitting in store.
Oh well, then
Yeah, Kwame's probably thinking sitting in if they're sitting in store, then yeah, I can see that argument. But you're saying like if the people already got the shoes on the resale market, they hold on to them and hoping the price will go up.
yeah,
Um,
and it kind of still fits in that same criteria of how Divine explained it. There's no value in a shoe if it's not being worn. If it's just sitting on the shelf, there's no value. If it's just sitting in your closet, if it's just sitting in your, wherever you store your thing, it's got no value. People have to see it and to appreciate it and put a value on it.
that's a true definition of dead stock, by the way, for the people who don't know. But yeah, versus now when you like now today is dead stock. Everybody look at it as like a brand new shoe unworn, which it is. But dead stock technically means like it's stock that you can't move. You know what I mean? It's just sitting there collecting dust. You're not making no money. You obviously had to get them here. So what you gonna do? You praying that it goes up like a stock market,
Hmm.
which is basically what StockX is kind of how they got their name. You know what I mean? It's a
Yeah.
stock market of things. That was their thing. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Kwame says, read that one. The Slayer says, in my opinion, it's two big factors on why sneakers are sitting: affordability and creativity. Very accurate
That's
statement.
funny that he said that because I saw a thing today that said the sneaker market isn't dead. Everyone just gained a sense of individuality again.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
true.
there's no creativity out there no more. So people are going into outside sources now. That's why you see New Balance becoming a thing. That's why you see Asics. That's why you see all these other brands that weren't are now a thing because people are tired of the basic Adidas and Nikes now.
Yeah,
People are waking up and starting to say, well, these look just as good.
yeah. Um, Yes, and people are, and the thing is too. One of the things about I think they dropped the bag too. Whether people want to admit this or not, when people will limit that availability, some people get tired of that stuff and like, I'm gonna go somewhere else, wherever.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like,
Yeah,
why
like
would I want to bang
stress.
my head over this
Yeah,
shoe that's only 20,000 when I can go get this New Balance or whatever that's got plenty in stock and it looks just as good and the quality is probably you know
way
10
better.
times
Yeah,
better.
yeah. I think to the best of my knowledge, I know I'm not saying New Balance don't have shoes made overseas, but I know they do have some New Balances made in the USA. So a lot of people like that stuff too.
Yeah, exactly.
Low key, if you think about it, not to speak politics, but that would have been another dope shoe for Trump to collab with. Just FYI, not picking sides
Why do
here.
you think? Why do you think that he had to create his own shoe? None of these brands were gonna work with him.
Yeah, this
They
is
have an
yeah,
image to
yeah,
maintain, and they can't really associate themselves,
yeah,
with
yeah. Because
his
no
style
matter,
of thinking.
yeah, to them it could have been like, this is just business. We're not telling you who to vote for, but to the public eye, they're like, oh, you already picked a side, cool.
Yeah, and it would have been detrimental to them. Like pretty much. Yeah, you're right. It would have been pretty much like them already picking a side. That's
Yeah,
very good. Good, exactly.
exactly. So
Can't
I,
have that.
yeah, exactly. This ain't worth it. Um, Let me hit the chat real quick. Manuel Kick says exactly Slayer. Frankie Bang Bang in the building says yo ho boys with the finger pieces and the shades. What up,
Well,
Frankie? What up? What up? So let's talk a little economics, or I guess the economy of the situation. Could that be a factor of what's going on? I'm going to share my screen because I did pull up an article real quick just for reference, as we're going to be on this joint for like another like 10 minutes. Boom, right here. So pretty much the key takeaways from the article. That way I don't really draw this out way no longer than I have to. I may touch on the article just a little bit, but the key factors to take away is Nike and Adidas make the same of their profits by selling sneakers at the prices that exceeded the cost of manufacturing, which we've went down that too, which is another great point that they bring up in this article. Um, you know, on average, how much do you think these guys are spending to make per shoe get made?
somewhere around $3 to $5.
I think I've also heard that on the high end of things, I don't know if this is true or not, and this is alleged. For Nike, people like, yo, it took them averagely $15 per shoe or $25 per shoe to get made, and they're selling to us at like, what's the average cost of a Jordan 1 now? 185.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got 11s that's going to come out at the end of the year every year, coming in at a whopping what was them what
Yeah,
was the
competition.
DMP joints? What was the DMP
Oh,
joint?
were they 225? Right, 220, something like that.
I think they was like 230. I
Yeah,
think they were like 230. Yeah,
I
so
don't even remember honestly.
yeah, I remember because that joint was like, everybody said it like, we copying, but bro, y'all
At this
playing.
point, I'm just purchasing. You
Yeah, at
know,
this point, we purchasing, but yo, that
I
was
don't
like,
know if I like it. I'm just purchasing. Like
that
whatever.
was a perfect example how you know the economy, everybody feeling it. I ain't saying y'all ain't got it in here. I don't know who don't got it or what, but as a whole, people were starting to think it could be individuality. It could be a little bit of, is there anything new under the sun for these guys? Because um, while Adidas technically definitely need a hit, Nike could use one too. But Nike got a lot more stuff that they technically, if they want to, they can drive something. If Nike was really feeling down that bad, they could easily like, cool, just hit the button, make the call for the Galaxies again, boom, money back, and we back up. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that like, cool, restock this, money back up. You know what I'm saying? Like they got too many. Nike, I don't see them. If they go down, I'm gonna say that if
But
Nike don't survive, we all doomed.
well, but we can also kind of attribute this too to a lot of that. Like we got to remember, we had that whole period of COVID, and a lot of these businesses don't exist anymore. So probably a lot of their source material isn't available anymore. Like they can only get this certain material that they used. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Also, I think AI, whether we want to talk on that or not, that's supposed to be taking a lot of things, take a toll, where the people have the robots delivering the food now. But I mean, my thing is this: it may require less humans, but it's still gonna have to require some.
Domino did it first, man.
Who, Domino?
Yeah, when they have to they have the self-driving cars and bring the pizza to you.
I never had that option here.
Yeah, yeah, you can get the self-driving car and it'll bring the pizza to your house, and it's like the back door. I mean, the back window it opens, and then like
Y'all got it out there?
there's yeah, but we don't really. I don't even think it's a thing no more because people
Yeah.
it's just a waste of money. But yeah, they get robbed too. Yeah, like I say, so yeah, the thing would just open from the back window, and like it was like kind of like just push your pizza out of like this heating rack oven thing, and, and clearly you had to pay for the pizza
I'm
before.
gonna, I'm gonna keep it 100. I thought that was like I saw the commercial. The only reason I know what you're talking about because I seen the ad and the commercial on YouTube or whatever the hell I was watching on. I didn't think they never implemented. I thought it was like
Oh
gimmick.
yeah,
Wow, I didn't. I thought it was just a gimmick. Let me also touch on the rest of this article real quick, and then we're gonna wrap things up here in the next like 5 minutes. It says labor is important manufacturing costs, which companies attempt to minimize by using low cost labor in Asia. Um, there you go. Which that's definitely something they both do, and
so
that's where that right there can tie into a whole nother like, well, how do we know what's authentic and what's not, man? You know what I mean? Like that comes into the game too. Um,
I mean, you know,
Another way companies are reducing costs is by using robots instead of manual labor. Thank you, Dunks. Salutes. I saw the assist from your boo. But yeah, I didn't think they implemented that. I also seen it where I've seen um I guess got to be in certain locations, but Amazon was using drones to deliver packages.
hmm
I saw the ad for it, but I didn't know if it was real or not. Like if that's really happening.
oh yeah,
But maybe so. It says deals with star athletes and celebrities can help shoemakers sell sneakers at a substantial markup.
yeah,
Um,
but how when they do PEs and stuff like that, they're always limited. So yeah, it helps for the people that are lucky enough to get them because those same people are going to drive the price up.
yeah, true. So valid point. It says creating media buzz while keeping supplies just below demand can help shoe resellers maximize their profits. Um, I guess resellers, no matter how you slice it and dice it, they're part of the game too. Um, whether they're really collectors or not. Some of these people, man, I don't know. Like some people, the ones who really took it, I don't want to sound like a hater, but the ones who really took it to the next level of like reselling shoes and
hmm
actually, I don't know, bro. Like I feel like it just took a little too far. Yeah, we need a place to shop for shoes whenever we can't get them and stuff like that. But for the people who decide to make it there, I don't want to sound like a hater, but like I'm gonna open a business and we're gonna resell stuff. We're gonna this shouldn't be the theme, but this is what it comes across. I'm not gonna say no particular company is pretty much all right. We're gonna open a store and buy up whatever amount of any like decent pair of shoes that everybody generally likes, where they have no choice but to come to us and we mark the prices up where if you really want it, you'll pay that.
Yeah,
And that's really where my issue is with resellers. Is like, bro, like I get it, but at the same time, and then now it gets. I feel like honestly, it's just resellers paying resellers at this point. Um, but that was my thing with the resale stuff, man. Like authenticity, and all that aside, that was my thing with resellers stuff. Like, not saying they're not needed, but it's really, really annoying, and sometimes they can make the game harder for everybody else. You know, well,
oh
if
yeah,
so and so selling it for it, shoe will say 250. Well, if so and so is able to move it for 450, we can do it for at least like 458. If they're already in the area, they doing the math on this shit.
oh yeah.
I'm not knocking the hustling, man, but let's talk upcoming releases for the last 3 minutes and wrap things up for the night. We definitely talked about the foam posit copper joints that was rumored to drop. The DMV joints. I know we also talked about the military blue fours. Definitely a cop. I've also seen where, and this is just kind of long down the road. I don't know an exact date, but there's a fragment design Nike Air Force
Oh yeah.
One that's
And we
supposed to be.
covered that and talked about that before. What they say is dropping that complex kind of, and right.
I've seen that floating around too. That's gonna drop at a complex time, which that in that case that would be like later in the year. Like more so almost close to the winter time. Um, if this is the image that's mocked up on the screen, I'm truly not impressed with these. No disrespect to Fragment, but I don't see these gonna be. I don't know. These are not gonna.
It's just like another CLB.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, it's cool and it's got a cool design, and yeah, it stands out. I'll take those over the CLBs though.
Oh, the certified level boy joints was yeah. I said yeah. If you gotta pick, it's that yeah. The certified little boys like I like them, but yeah. If I gotta pick, like I'm gonna put it this way: if they were free, I'd probably take the certified level boys. But if I gotta pay and spend my own money, I'd pick the fragments.
Hmm.
That's just where I'm at with it. And then also I think what else we seen that's supposed to be coming. Oh, I seen like this random like apparently there's supposed to be a custom kicks is gonna make an online option from March 25th to the 31st for a chance to win a pair of custom kicks designed by I guess his name is Jake Dankley, or if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, forgive me because they got it written in cursive. Apparently, he's gonna do a custom Whataburger Air Jordan 3. And that pretty much Whataburger I never had, but I think it's based out of more southern like Texas area. It's supposed to be like the best like burger on the world. But they say that about a lot of these little fast food joints, and I'm never impressed. But from the mock-up, from what I've seen, is gonna have the I guess what a burger is how it's a Whataburger, but everybody says Whataburger like flow it together because that's how they read it. But it's like what a burger is what it is. But apparently they're gonna do a 3 with their customization, their logo on it. Um, I don't know. To each their own, I guess. But they're getting it actually done. I wonder if Nike's actually approving this. But also, this says this isn't the first time that Jake and Whataburger have teamed up to custom Jordan sneakers back in 2017. The two came up together with an Air Jordan 1 High. So we don't talk about it because I don't think,
Mm-hmm. And like you say, for one, it's a custom.
yeah,
So I mean, what's the value really going to be in that?
yeah, to each their own, no.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're gonna be going. They can't be aiming for the sneaker. You know what I'm saying? Community, in my opinion, overall.
You just got to be a fan of this guy or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. You got to be a fan of his work, and that is what it is. But we're coming up on the hour and 30-minute mark. Let me touch the last little bit of the chat. We're gonna wrap things up here for the night. It says, no hype says it was a test. They don't do it in a hole. It says, yeah, it was a test. They don't do it in a hole. Um, what you like? What you talking about?
What he does he? What did he say? As a like a whole?
Like a
Okay.
WHOLE, like as a whole. Yeah. It says it was a test. They don't do it as a whole. Um, yeah. If you want to elaborate, go ahead. But let's wrap things up. Oh, he talking about the robot cars from Domino's. He said it was a test because he says pizza delivery. He talking about no hype. Talking about a pizza.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it was just a test. It never actually rolled out.
Yeah, because they had the little smart cart joints, like the compact joints, doing it. Yeah, I kind of figured that. So I appreciated the no hype. Yeah, we would like. I was kind of geeking for a second, but yeah, now that you elaborated, we've been all over the place on the live anyway. But let's wrap things up for the night. We've been on this joint hour and 31 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love. Really means a lot, man. Y'all definitely smash that like button. Sub to the channel if you're new. If you haven't done so already, sign up for that sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. It is free to sign up. This was definitely a good one. Chill, kick back. Other than that, we will be back on Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones. I make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday, which is gonna be a great one coming up because Dunks already knows what's up. And I'm gonna let him go ahead and take us out for the night.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for joining us. This was a good one. Glad I was able to jump on today. And so, yeah, like we talked about, is the market dying or anything, man? I'm still going to stick with, the individuality thing. Like I say, people, just tired of, waiting on Nike to see what they have and waiting on Adidas. Because like we say, Nike.
Adidas need to get their head in the game, bro.
Nike isn't a good guy in this either. You got to think we had their first strike was with the trophy rooms, how that went down, that kind of, so a lot of people still feeling a certain way about that. And then especially when you guys do these, which gave it a more fair chance, but still, that doesn't fix things. People want the highs, they didn't want these. And if you were going to do the lows, you should have done them like the same version as the highs.
Thank you. I thought I was the only one because I didn't hear nobody say that. I was like, man, why didn't they just make a low version of the highs?
And so like I say, people just tired of just waiting around for Nike, and people's tired of just wearing. When you see 10 dudes wearing that same bread that dropped last week, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go put some New Balance on. I'm gonna switch. That kind of start to come into play. So
that happened with not to cut you off. That happened with the 11s that dropped last year. I didn't want to wear my joints when they first came out.
Yeah, exactly.
Everywhere I turned, everybody had the DMP 11s, which they changed them. What was the name they changed them to?
Gratitudes.
Yeah, the Gratitudes. Everybody had them. So
but besides that, I think that's it. And yeah, as you say, we'll see you guys Saturday. And everybody just have a great rest of your night.
Most definitely. I'm gonna read the last two in the chat, and then we're gonna be officially out. No Hype says, "Thanks for doing the lives. I look forward to them for real, for real." He says, "That's why I buy bricks. Nobody wants them." I feel you.
Individuality.
Well, definitely, man. Be yourself at the end of the day. But we're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. These feelings are familiar, swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her, swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of I've been in and out of touch, falling in and out of love, yeah.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Wear your old piece, you need